We're 19 days and counting. Are you sensing the urgency amongst the guys? The injured players all came out to practice today.
No, there's a sense of urgency. It's 3 weeks before our first ball game, and every injured guy was back today. You know, we're starting on game plans and different things, so it's important that they're here.
I hope you're all having a pleasant evening. With Game 1 versus Colorado just 19 days away, UA's football team conducted Day 10 of fall camp this morning, with most of their injured players returning to the field. Linebacker Aaron Brown, along with receivers Billy Ray Stutzman and Maya Ostrowski, have all been nursing pulled hamstrings. Darius Brights missed most of camp with turf toe. You take the field today. Is that telling everybody you're healthy, you're all good now?
I mean, I'm not 100%, but I mean, I got to get out there, get some reps, get repetition, you know what I'm saying, and get out there, get the feel of things.
It must have felt good to step over the white line today and get back into the swing of things?
Oh, yeah, it definitely did, but I was kind of limited today. Didn't really do too much, just kind of get my feet wet again.
How good can this defense be?
We can be great. We can be the best in the WAC and be the best out there.
Now, players give a ton of credit to the team's training staff for getting them healthy. A lot of them have gone through what's called ARP treatment, which is basically applying electrical pulses to their sore spots.
That ARP, so basically it's like torture, isn't it?
It is, man. I mean, my first time on it, man, I was in there screaming for like a good 20 minutes.
What is it? It's like shock treatment?
Yeah, it's like torture. It's like you go through different stages of levels of, you know what I'm saying, electricity, but at the end of the day, I mean, it helps.
Amongst the guys 19 days away from opening day, are you starting to build hate, dislike for opponent number one already?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I've built hate since we lost last season, so it's still there.
We the Indians right now. We're killing buffalo.
Warriors had 2 practices today. Tomorrow's their first workout at Aloha Stadium at 8:30 in the morning.
One of the questions for the UH football team heading into this season, how do you replace Alex Green? The running back and third-round draft pick of the Super Bowl champion Packers rushed for 1,235 yards and 18 touchdowns last year, averaging 8.2 yards per touch. One of the guys in position to carry the load, Joey Iosefa, the native of American Samoa, entered the Warrior program as a fleet-footed 190-pound quarterback. In a little over a year, the redshirt freshman is now listed at 240 pounds. And word is the speed is still there. In other words, Iosefa is no average Joe.
I learned a lot from Alex last year. I was like watching him do all the reads, doing our individual stuff. So it's a good experience for me right now. It's just keep working and working to get better.
If you were to describe yourself, the kind of running back you are, what you bring to the table, how would you describe yourself?
I'll just like run down a hill, just give him the ball, just do the best as I can.
But of course, Iosefa is a former QB, which means the threat of him throwing the ball is certainly there, something he's even campaigned for. Well, as much as a redshirt freshman can campaign.
Well, I don't know. It's up to Roll. I can do a ball if they want me. So.
Have you given them hints?
Yeah, small kind.
Warriors will take training camp to the new turf at Aloha Stadium tomorrow morning in a practice which is closed to the public. But Monday Night Football, preseason style, had the Jets visiting the Texans and the new starter at right tackle for New York, number 78. That's Wayne Hunter, former UH Warrior, just signed a new contract last month. We had a Matt Leinart sighting in this game. The Heisman winner at USC tossed a TD to Chris Ogbenaya, which helped Houston get the victory 20-16. UH alum Brashton Satele saw some time at linebacker for the Jets, but recorded no tackles.
Welcome back. I'm Chris Tanaka with your look at sports.
Real physical this week. We're in full pads. Next week we'll start game planning.
Coach Mack pretty clear about it. The Warriors upping the tempo of practice today. The offensive line tangling with the defense in some pass rush drills. Coach Gordy Shaw liking what he sees from his young unit.
They're making good progress. We've had a couple guys get nicked and nacked here and there, and we've had to move some guys up in the depth chart, and they're performing pretty well. I thought today's practice was really good.
Good news for David Lefotu. MRI's coming back negative on his left knee. He's expected to only miss.
They're going back during this fall camp and maybe much more next year, scrapping their dance hall headquarters on campus. You bring a practice during fall camp here to get the new guys a good look and a feel of what their home stadium looks like?
Yeah, we always do, but we're going to come next Monday also. We're going to come here a couple of times and shoot. Next year we may hold camp here. I like it. Sleep in the rooms.
Air conditioned.
Yeah, sweet, yeah. Shower here. Just not let them out. We just practice here the whole week.
Day 12 of training camp is back on campus tomorrow morning at 8:30.
You sort of get the butterflies. I sort of did when we got on the game buses, and the bussy backs us down, and we do it just like game time. And you know, these players, this is our home. This is where we play.
Yeah, Coach Mack getting the team away from TC Ching Complex today for practice at the newly revamped Aloha Stadium, breaking up the monotony of camp. Good thing as the Warriors keep counting down the clock until their season opener against CU. Now, thanks to the massive renovation efforts, the stadium in much better shape than when UH played here last. As we showed you last week, many physical improvements have been made, but more important could be the improvements made to the team's psyche.
I think it reboosts everybody's, energy. We got new uniforms this year. You see the new turf. I think it just brings a lot of excitement to this season and motivates the guys a lot.
Like, this stadium is amazing. I can't wait to be able to make big plays in the stadium and just be a part of this Hawaiian family. I think it's going to be great. Just the foundation and the structure of it, just being in here when nobody is in here. I could just imagine how it's going to be when everybody is in this stadium.
Can't wait. Now, this isn't the only time the Warriors are going to practice at Aloha Stadium before the opener. They're going to be back there next Monday as well.